Happy Mother's Day to all the MILFs out there.
Oh, bit late.
It was on Sunday, but I do not forget about mums and all they do for us in the world of porn and in the real world.
Oh my God.
And in the real world. I said in the real world too. Just because we plan to record this on Monday, guys. It's now Wednesday. That's on me. That's on me. Hope you
Do you reckon
forgive me.
anyone's ever been watching porn and they saw their mum in porn? Like, and they're like, oh shit, MILF porn would never be the same, would it?
Well, that's the thing. People always say, like, with strippers, they're like, that's someone's daughter. But it's like, often,
They
that's
don't have a
someone's
dad.
mum, too.
What?
Well, they don't have a dad, yes. But with MILF porn, that's someone's mum. You never
True.
think about the kids, do you?
Oh, well, some of us don't.
I think that'd be cool with... Fuck off, that's early, Tom. I think
Where's
that'd
the jar? We've really fell short on the
Okay,
pedo
we don't
jar.
have the pedo jar, so you drink every time you do a pedo joke. We got beers this time, guys. Because it's a Wednesday, we feel like we can let our hair loose, foot loose.
Hump day.
What I was saying is I think the kids would be fine with their mums being porn stars if they grew up with it. Because you
Right.
wouldn't think it was anything
Yeah,
out of the
true.
ordinary. But if they become like a porn star, it's like a midlife crisis.
That's funny.
That's when you'd be like, if the mum went from like a teacher to just like a fucking...
That's like
Red
I've heard
hot
of
gangbanger.
some dudes whose mums jump the fence like later in life. I've heard of some women
jump the
doing
fence.
it in terms of
Oh,
sexuality.
you don't mean like a hurdles?
No,
start
they-
competing
they
in
become
hurdles.
athletes. No, they become lesbian later in life.
Ah, yeah.
And that'd be a bit different, but I guess if it's a late in life porn, that's a whole nother bloody.
Yeah,
to-
I've never really been surprised when girls turn lesbian because why would you not?
A lot
hook
of
up
the
with
hot chicks I went to school with became lesbians.
Yeah, well, because women are just hotter, A. B,
that's true.
they're more thoughtful generally.
nicer.
They smell better.
Yeah,
They're heaps easier to stalk. It's harder stalking a
Okay.
dude. What?
that took a turn.
Did that take a turn?
I'll tell you who I like: straight boys.
Do you?
No, that was a segue to James Charles.
That's an early segue. So
Too early?
it was great. I loved it. I loved you getting straight.
Did you
into
have
it,
anything
Tom.
else to
Straight
say?
into it. I had a lot to say, but we're professionals. We can come in and out of topics.
That's
like
true.
James Charles comes in and out of straight boys.
And in and out of subscribers.
And in and out. This is the big news of the week in the YouTube world. And,
Huge.
and I know a lot
even
of
in the regular news, it's getting in there.
It's in the regular news now. I know a lot of our listeners aren't in the YouTube world completely. You don't really give a fuck about some random
beauty vlogger.
beauty vlogger. Neither do I. I could not fucking care less.
Whoa, bro.
But I like records.
What does
And
that
he's
mean?
got the record of the most subscribers lost in a 1 day period. And it's
Oh,
like
man.
1.4 million subscribers.
It's more now, isn't it?
In
Isn't
a-
it
in a
over 2
day or
million?
something like that.
Oh, right, in a day. Gotcha.
Can you give the background for all our listeners? Firstly, international listeners.
Oh,
Ni hao
so-
ma, bonjour,
Grazie.
grazie.
That's thank you, isn't it?
There we go.
Whatever.
Anyway, give us the background of
So-
the big YouTuber drama.
So
of
James Charles, he's a beauty vlogger.
He sounds like he should be an English
Man,
prince.
yeah.
Like a James Charles. I own a...
It's quite royal, isn't it?
It's quite
Charles. Oh,
royal.
it's like Prince Charles. That's
Well,
why.
James Charles is the two most royal names you can have.
Really?
And it sounds like he should be on a country estate. I'm James
He could-
Charles III. I like
could buy a
polo
country estate.
and casual racism.
Beautiful.
Because I go on.
So he is. He really rose up quick. He's only 19.
Hmm?
He like
Nothing. Nothing.
he something to say?
Nothing.
Rose up quick. Is that what got you?
No, that he's only 19. I was like, how do you... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's
I'm so confused.
That's old for you. Not just like he's
Oh, right.
only 19. It's like he's 19 already.
I
That's
had no idea where you were going with that. I was very
Sorry.
confused.
go on.
Anyway,
Alright.
so yeah, he got his subscribers extremely quick. He's super popular. He was super loved. And then it's come out recently, a YouTuber by the name of Tatiana.
Yeah, I never know how to pronounce that.
She was a mentor of his and an early adopter and early supporter. And this controversy came out when it kind of came out from when he promoted a product that was her main competitor. That's kind of how the drama started.
I don't even know. It's crazy because the drama to subs ratio loss doesn't seem fair. I only started looking at it because day 3 in, it's still going. I'm like, fuck, I better get my head around this because drama's great. I love drama. I watch X on the Beach. I watch Love Island. I'm all
What's your
that shit.
understanding of the situation?
So James Charles is this dude. He wears a fuckload of makeup. Like he's almost unrecognizable. That's like his thing, yeah.
Yeah, he's a beauty makeup dude.
But like he changes his face and then this fucking chick comes up going, oh, James Charles, fuck him. I used to be my friend and he promoted someone else's product.
Yep.
And also he tries to fuck straight dudes. And everyone went crazy going, oh, you can't decide someone's sexuality.
Yeah.
Only J.K. Rowling can do that. That was a big meme going around. Because you know how she's just like, Dumbledore's gay now.
Yeah.
Because apparently he would like predator on them going, oh, you should fuck me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm famous. I'm rich. But like, honestly, if he didn't force himself on him, I don't really see what the massive deal is. If a gay dude's hit on me before and he knew I was straight, he was at a gay bar.
Oh, that blind gay dude. He thought you were a pole, a street pole.
I agree. I'm probably. Fuck you, Tom. That's a UA. That's an unprovoked attack. That's what I call them. No, I was at a gay bar in LA. It was for like fuck, it's a random story. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. It was for someone's birthday.
In LA?
Yeah, it was Joel Creasy's. I was randomly there the same time as him.
Name drop.
My old manager was managing him. I was at a gay bar and there's this guy comes up to me.
Was it Joel Creasy?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, that would have been some news.
I would have done that.
That would have been some great news. Let's take him down.
This guy
unsubscribe to Joel Creasy.
I was standing there quite awkward having a beer by myself because everyone left me.
That's sad.
It was sad.
Mm.
But I wasn't drunk enough to go shirtless fucking on the podiums yet.
Ooh.
Yet. And this gay dude comes up to me and he's like, you're straight, aren't you? I'm like, oh, yeah, how can you tell? He goes, because I always fuck the straight ones.
Oh, my God, yeah. To be honest, I've had some they're aggressive.
Yeah, but I didn't have a problem with it because I'm like, fucking, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some curious straight dudes, well, bi dudes, who would be like, fuck.
Yeah, I agree in the fact if they try, you say no and they go away.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But if they keep...
And if they use their influence to like shame you on social media,
James,
I think
he was
do that
shaming people and he was saying, you have to fuck me, I'm famous. Okay.
Along those
that's
lines.
different.
Along those lines, like there was this one dude he took to Coachella with him and the guy was straight and then he kind of said he was like using him and all this stuff.
He was like guilting him into it. So it's like,
I think
I paid for your ticket to Coachella, you have to suck my dick now.
Kind of. Yeah. So, and there was a
How
lot
much
of...
are the tickets?
I don't know. I don't know if they were dick sucking worth.
Okay.
They probably were.
Okay.
Just before I asked.
Yeah. Okay. So it was a lot of, from what I heard, it was a little bit more predatory than just like, I'll give a crack. Oh, well, no.
Yeah.
No good.
And it's like he's seeking that out. It's not like, that's a good looking dude who I think I like.
It's more
I like that dude. I'm going to have a go. Finding out he's straight. It's like I'm targeting straight guys.
But people always want what they can't have.
Yeah, that's what Rolf Harris has tattooed on him.
Have a sip.
Damn it.
Well, yeah, so that's what this chick, she dropped a 44-minute fucking video.
But
she was quite hot, but even I couldn't watch 44 minutes.
So I watched
even without the sound.
And I don't think it was a bit of the straight stuff, the straight guy targeting, but I think a lot of it was she was such a supporter of him and such a good friend. She was much bigger than him when he started.
Yeah.
She promoted him multiple times. Like she put a montage of all the times she promoted him for no reason, like just to be a good person.
It's not for no reason, but...
What do you mean?
It's not for no reason.
Go on.
What do you mean it's for no reason? Does she do that for every beauty vlogger?
Well, no, but I'm saying...
she does it for the talented ones who she thinks are going to go
I'm saying no
anyway.
monetary gain.
And it's interesting for her fans to have him on a video too, all this
He wasn't
in
her videos.
He was in some of her videos.
But she was never in his, so it's not helping her.
Yeah, but it makes her videos more interesting, going, oh, this is fresh face, up and come on, now my video's not a stout. Doesn't matter.
But yeah, it wasn't for like I'm using his influence. It was more just. for
Anyway,
him.
it's pretty much like it's a half drama compared to a lot of the shit that goes down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking sex tapes and fucking
Compared to how big it was,
dick pics.
but at the same time,
Cunts lost fucking 4 million subs or something. That's a
but-
lot of people.
But what I think of is like he came up faster than most. He's still got 13 million. That's still a fucking lot of followers.
Is that all? That's pathetic. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been doing this for 30 years.
And he's 19. Like,
Nah, he'll be
And-
alright.
what I come back to is the fact that he's 19. And when I was 19, I was a fucking retard. Like,
You were still in year 9 or something, weren't you?
when I was in, yeah, I was actually.
In a special class.
But you know what I mean? Like, guys
Do you-
don't develop until later.
Do you love the YouTube drama?
What do you mean?
Do you love the YouTube drama?
I think it's interesting and it's like big news.
It is big. It's funny how but they had video of him walking through Brisbane. Oh, sorry.
You
Airport.
kind of tried to cup it, but you
I
just
have
really, really cupped it into
I
the
cupped
mic.
it for the people watching, but for the people listening, they just got full burp.
You cupcaked the microphone.
Someone was just filming him walking through Brisbane Airport. Apparently, old James Charles, he's in Australia. And just like, he's got like a full security escort. There's one dude, there's no pap. No one in Australia gives a fuck, man.
Well, I guess it's Brisbane. If you're a pap in Brisbane, you're struggling.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you'll be high now. You'll be outside of Broncos, Brisbane Broncos.
absolutely. Just waiting for them to fucking bite a clitoris.
Classic.
But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things like when you're 19, you're not fully developed. And one thing I've heard someone say is he did have predatory ego vibes, and it's good to cut him down now. He's still young. He's got plenty of time to learn from it and grow.
It's just a funny meme too. It's like
It is.
if one person starts like if the whole everyone's like let's fucking unsubscribe for this cunt. It's fucking funny.
And, yeah, it is funny.
Drama's funny, man.
It
It's like
is.
watching a fight. You like a domestic type fight. You don't want to be in the middle of it, but it's funny watching from the outside.
Oh, bro, I tell you what, I got in a
Especially if
rabbit.
it's just like a cocky little fuck. He's getting cut down. You're like, suck it.
I got in a rabbit hole the other day of just
Ooh.
watching YouTube fights.
Fuck, I was hoping it would be an actual rabbit hole.
Yeah, I got in a rabbit
Like,
hole.
help, Tonya, I'm in a rabbit hole.
My,
Oh, not again, Tom.
I'm sure your head didn't fit in. It's just
I
your
was-
body.
I was trying to pat it.
But yeah, I was just watching like real like street fights in America.
Oh,
Mainly
fuck.
Walmart.
Yeah.
I went through like a run of just Walmart fights. Just fights in Walmart. Hilarious.
Oh,
There's so many.
That's
Like
so good.
I reckon I watched 20 videos back to back, and it's just like these ridiculous fights where they're just like smashing each other in a Walmart.
What does it start over usually?
I think it's previous beefs a lot of the time.
Previous Walmart beefs.
No, like they know each other.
Okay.
But they ran into
They ran.
It's not like-
every time they come to Walmart,
like
they
he cut
take-
in front of me
they got in front
one
of
too
them.
many times. But yeah, that's like drama and that shit.
And so is it all like
exciting.
mums, like angry mums? Happy Mother's Day, by the way, for Sunday.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's
I
a
love
lot.
a good YouTube wormhole.
Oh, bro,
Oh,
it's the best.
did I tell you? I don't know if I told you about the one I went. It was like Aussie rap battles.
That's funny.
I went so deep. So I got started on Cursor vs 60.
Yeah.
If you don't know from overseas, they're the two best rappers in the game ever. Ever. And they're great
check
rap
that.
battlers. They are. And so I just, and there's a lot, there was a massive rap battle
That's a
scene.
funny rabbit hole.
It's
I
a
feel
good
like
one.
you should do a video on that. That's
It's
funny.
a good one.
That's a good like topic for a video
Only if I can get one of the boys in it. Get 60 in it with me or Curse.
if you want to do that.
I would love to, bro. Get, who's another rap? Coolio in it.
Hilltop
Coolio.
Hoods.
Ice Cube. Give him a DM.
Yeah, he probably needs the press. Bit of that Frenchie cred.
What did you get your mum for Mother's Day?
I didn't get her anything.
You're a piece of shit.
I called her,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
had a chat.
That's good.
I think that's a good way to do it.
At some point,
Now that I'm older, our relationship's pretty good.
I reckon
a
at
bit of a
some
laugh.
point, like, do you need a Mother's Day present or a birthday present? You're getting
Yeah.
two presents here, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
What did you get your mum?
My presents? I went down and had a lovely lunch with her.
Yeah, what'd you have?
Whatever Dad cooked.
Do you feel obliged to go there?
Yeah.
I guess yours is like close enough that it's
Mine,
hard
it's like
to.
80 minutes on the train.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Mine's probably double that.
Yeah, I got to go back and live that uncle life. And how's I hung out with my mate? So Scotty is my best mate. Apart from, well, he's a better mate than you, Tom. Sorry. So he doesn't
is
have
he?
any time because he's got. Yeah, I know he's not here because he's got 2 kids, and this is why I'm never having kids. He doesn't have
Never.
any time to hang out with me anymore. Even if I was like,
Selfish.
free drinks,
Raising
could you
a
come out
family.
tonight? Oh, thank you. But on Monday night, he had time. He's like, bro, I'm coming home, taking the kids to the park after work. You keen to come? I'm like, I'll come for lols. Poor bloke gets home at 7. We're down the park by 7:30.
It would have been pitch black.
It's pitch black and it's
That
cold.
seems dangerous.
Kids have got their bikes out and shit. They're running through the swing set because there's no one there. They can do whatever they want. Within 15 minutes, one of his kids is throwing a soccer ball at the other kid's head. They're crying, and we have to go back home.
So what? Why couldn't you just go to his house or something?
Oh, because he needed to take the kids out. Apparently, he hadn't played with them for a while, which I get. Like, I'd be keen for a bit of a run around too. I was enjoying the park. I was having a great time.
Yeah,
Well,
you would.
Should have seen how high I climbed, eh?
Yeah, you've got the IQ of a child.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You'd-
what? You
you'd
just
know
went
all
home.
about child's IQs, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
From your dating life.
That's
I'll have a
it.
drink.
So what? You just went home.
Yeah, so I just went home. He dropped me off. We went home. We had a bit of a laugh because they're crying in the back. Me and Scotty having a laugh, saying that they need pingers to cheer up. And I just went home. And I was like, do you want to come to the pub? He's like, oh, mate, I can't, can I? I'm putting him to bed.
When's Frenchie gonna have some little French ticklers?
Never.
Never.
Mm.
Why's that?
That's the exact reason. Then I wouldn't have time to have a podcast with you because when I have kids, I told you I'm having 11. I'm having a soccer team, motherfucker.
But you just said you're not having kids.
No, I'm not. But if I do, I got to have 11. There's no point having one.
11.
No, if you get one kid, chances are good he's going to be a failure. Not a failure, but like 11, one of them's got to be a professional athlete. Just based
One
on
of
the
them's
numbers.
going to be like a child molester. One of
Yep.
them's going to be.
You don't have to talk to that one.
Okay.
Change his name.
Okay.
There'll be okay based on the numbers.
3 of them will die.
Oh, that's
You
dark.
can't look after 11.
Everyone dies at some point. Yeah. Or be rich enough that I have mates, okay? But some will be athletes. Some will be a professional musician.
With
That'll
your
be sick.
DNA.
Yes, with my DNA. If it's a real tall woman who gives birth? Think about that, basketballers. She's like 7'8".
Do you remember the tall kids in school? They're goofy as fuck. You were one.
No, I wasn't tall till I hit puberty at 23. So suck my dick. What was this Riv on Frenchie Day? Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I don't know.
Fuck you.
Very funny.
Tom gets a beer and a half in him and he just gets fucking chirpy, don't you?
Yeah.
We all do. We all do.
You're the one. We once went to a pub and Frenchie got kicked out. And they even recognised you and you still got kicked out. I still remember that.
Which pub was that?
It was in Crow's Nest somewhere.
Oh,
you remember
fuck.
it, don't you?
Fuck, did I get kicked out or did I not get let in?
No, you got kicked out.
Fuck
We were
off.
we were literally sitting having quiet beers as well.
Yeah.
And you got kicked out. I was like,
That
what the
Fuck, what the fuck pub is that? I'm still
Oh,
angry
it
about
was
that.
the Crowy or whatever they
Yeah,
call
the
it.
Crow's Nest Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, if
And
anyone...
they knew who you were
from
and
the
they still
Cro-
kicked you out.
Fuck you, Crow's Nest Hotel.
And we were
This is a
literally
beef.
sitting quietly having beers.
And I know everyone says that when they get kicked
No,
out.
we actually were. Yeah, I think because you slur your words a
When
little
I
bit
ordered.
normally,
When I ordered.
but normally you're a bit slurry.
Yeah. And
So,
I
like-
talk loud too.
And a few beers, they just think you're fucked. Like legit. I reckon
But it
that's
was
what it was.
so unnecessary too.
It was.
We
It
weren't
was like
causing
a
any
chill
ruckus.
night as well. It was like a
Mm.
Tuesday or something.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that place.
I think it's you always remember when you get kicked out unfairly and there's just
Mm.
this blacklist, this vendetta, this hate in your heart you can't get rid of.
I really don't remember getting kicked out, but I feel like
Have
it's
you never
com-
been kicked out?
You get kicked out a
A
lot.
lot. Before I was Frenchie, I got kicked out almost every second time or not let in.
Well, even when you're Frenchie, you get kicked out. So I definitely believe it.
One time I did this heaps arrogant thing. I was in Melbourne. I was supposed to meet Neil's birthday was at this pub, and we got there like 11:30, and they use some excuse on us, going, "Oh, it's shutting in an hour in a bit, so you can't come in." I'm like, "Mate, my friend's there for a birthday. Someone else just went in. That's bullshit." He's like, "No, sorry, mate." I go, "No worries." I was a busy street, so I'll go to my friend. I was with, I go, "Just wait here. We'll get in." Sure enough, within 10 seconds, we had a few like frothed up 21s. You're like, "Frenchie, you sick cunt. Can I get a photo?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, let's get a photo of the pub that didn't let me in." "Yeah, no worries. Yeah, put that on my Facebook." "Yeah, no worries. Yeah, 1,000,000 subs. That's okay." And I did that about 5 times. Eventually, security guards was looking at me and, "You still want to come in, mate?" Like, "Yeah, okay." It was rule
Was
like
that before or
arrogant,
after the?
but fuck it. I sucked that dick too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought so.
I was like, "You straight boys." I'm gonna James Charles the shit out of you.
That's funny, man. The old James Charles treatment.
That should be a verb.
A verb.
Don't you think? Well,
James Charles
that's a good
did.
idea too. Like people who commit real bad crimes, you should turn their names into verbs as punishment. Like to Rolf Harris, a kid, would obviously
Oh,
be
jeez.
to. No,
He'd probably
that's what
love
I'm
that
saying.
though. That's the problem.
But don't you think
Yeah.
you Rolfed it? You know, or
We've
like
still got I reckon we should do a video where we watch that Rolf Harris PSA he did back in the day. He literally did a video saying not to fuck kids. And he had all these kids in it and he's like, "Don't let them touch your naughty bits." It was like
no
fucking
way.
that definitely wasn't the
Okay.
song, but it was very similar. And it's like nightmare fuel. It's like a
And
30
so
minute
was he
thing.
showing them what not to do?
Yeah, he's like, "You
"Don't
can't
touch-"
touch here. You can't touch here."
Oh,
have a
at
drink
this
on
point,
that.
I want to shout out our international listeners again. I find it
Double shout out.
No, I find it so funny when we talk about niche Australian things.
Yeah,
They must be
true.
running to the Googles going, "Okay, I'm going to type in Rolf Harris, right?" Oh, fuck.
Yeah, don't
Like,
type
because
it
we
in.
got a lot of South African, we got a lot from the UK and America, Canada.
Nice.
If there's anyone I missed, let us know. But, because, like, I always want to keep this inclusive podcast, but, like, what if they're just, like they're listening with their mum or their family? They're like, "Who's Rolf Harris? Let's Google it."
Who? I can't imagine people listening with their family, but I've been wrong before.
No, they do. We had
Okay.
one who said they'd listen with their kid.
True. I don't know the people anymore. I'm out of touch.
We're out of touch.
I just
yeah.
want to, just while we're here, shout out to Breakfast Shirts, our sponsor.
Shout out breakfast shirts. I'm wearing it. It's fucking beautiful shirt.
It's a cloud shirt. It's very nice. If you want to see it live in action, go to our YouTube channel, Tom and Frenchie. Just Google that.
This is
YouTube
it.
that. Google that. Both
Google
will
that.
work.
We're really just trying to get a bit more money from sponsorships so we can get someone to edit the videos for you and get shorter clips. If you like to segment, they'll have it up on YouTube.
And
blah,
breakfast
blah, blah.
shirts are lads.
And
for
they're
doing it.
lads.
They're
actually
Sydney
good, they're
based.
actually good lads.
They're real
we
nice
still
dudes.
need to have breakfast with them.
Yeah, so they've got a thing, right?
Breakfast
Where-
pussy.
What? That's not what I was going to say. So they've
No.
got these boxes filled with breakfast pussy. No.
Yo.
They've got a thing where if you buy a shirt, they will actually offer to buy you breakfast as well.
Yeah. For your first shirt, they buy you breakfast.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
your first shirt, they buy you breakfast.
So if you're like, this shirt's a bit expensive, get a lot for breakfast.
We really need to get We need
But
to
they're
do
great shirts though.
Yep.
Breathe easy, fashionable.
that. Almost as good as the shirts on FrenchieComedy.com.
Don't try and overtake this sponsorship with
But
your
this
own.
is
That's so shit. Frenchie's had almost 2 beers and he's gone rogue.
I need cash money for more beers, bro. So,
Breakfastshirts.com.
as usual with our podcast, we want to talk about what you guys are thinking about. You know what
Whoa.
is going on? So we asked
A fortune teller.
on our Facebook page. We said,
Oh,
what do you
yeah.
want us to include? This week we had one saying not the election and another one saying the election.
And then I saw
So-
another one being like, actually, you guys take on the election to be all right.
Mixed messages. Do not worry. We're not going to get political here. It's just one thing I'm against. It's intelligent political discussion. And I will never give you that.
George Bush did
do not
9/11.
worry. Did he?
I don't know.
He might have, eh?
Yeah, who
doesn't,
knows?
Doesn't matter. The Australian election to elect our emperor is coming up on Saturday.
It's a bit of a drag, to be honest.
And that's what we wanted to talk about, is how shitty the candidates are. Not on political, what am I saying? Standards?
Merits.
More just the vibe of them is just the fucking three worst people's like
It's fair to say they're fuggos.
they're what's that mean?
Fucking ugly.
Yeah, but
Just a bunch of fuggos.
they're beta fuggos and shit personalities, and they're just okay. We're gonna take you through the candidates from a purely would you have a beer with them level. First up, we got the Prime Minister, ScoMo. Based on the name, you're like, okay, nickname, I'm already on board. ScoMo, how you fucking going, cunt? But he's actually like, explain him.
I don't know how to explain him.
There's just something off about him, eh?
Yeah, there's nothing likable. I don't think of him in any likable terms in
No.
terms of just how he acts.
No. I feel like he's the sort of guy who at like family Christmas, he'd play with the kids and then go heaps hard on them. You know what I mean?
Like overly aggressive.
Yeah.
Like I had an uncle
Yeah.
and I was helping him out doing something and he gave me a vacuum to vacuum and that vacuum was clogged, but I didn't know that because he just gave it to me and he got angry at me. I was like, it's your fucking vacuum, cunt.
He clogged it with semen.
I imagine him. Yeah, he was a vacuum
But did he
fucker.
know? Wait, he gave you a new
So
vacuum?
he just gave me the vacuum and he's like, because I was working with him and he's like, can you just
Ah.
vacuum? And then the vacuum was full, but
Yeah.
he fucking just gave it to me and then
Yeah.
it was my fault that it was full. It's like, it's your fucking vacuum. So that type of character, just aggressive
Yeah.
and a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and there's just something weird about ScoMo and all the debates. He's just a fucking idiot too. They're both idiots. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that one yesterday that was floating around where he got in his face was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a classic.
But
And I feel like it'd be the sort of guy who's like, "Why is my son not playing, coach? What the fuck?" It's like,
Yeah.
well, because it's the girls' comm. You're on the wrong field, bro.
I don't
Okay.
know. I think some of the problem comes down to a lot of self-serving people get into politics.
Yep, I agree.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Well, it is an ego thing.
It's an
too.
ego
It's
thing.
like it is kind of like comedy. You got to have a bit of an ego to do comedy.
How'd you get into it?
Because I got a fucking red
I
hot
know.
ego. I'm the sexiest cunt in the world. Up against him is Bill Shorten. Most boring name I've ever heard for the
That-
most boring guy.
He runs so funny.
What's below a beta? Because that's what he is. He's like a granddad who likes Warhammer and like kale. He strikes me as just like everything he would eat, he would take off flavor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually saw him running in the city to surf one year. And I really wanted, if I wasn't so fucked up from running, I wanted to do a video where I held up my phone and pretended Bill Shorten was chasing me. It would have been so
Oh.
good, but I was just too fucked.
So how many Ks in was it?
It was like Rose Bay. It was like almost probably halfway.
Like 13 Ks in?
Like
7
7.
Ks in?
Yeah.
And was he overtaking you?
No, I was like next to him, so I would have been like,
So you overtaken him?
yeah.
Oh, big dog.
He's-
You ran fast.
He's a bit Bill Shorten.
Year-old.
Yeah, but City of Surf's like, fuck, there's so many people, so it's hard to tell.
But anyway, so that's the two candidates that pretty much it's going to come down to. It's just damned if you do, damned if you don't. Kind of like Trump versus Hillary. And then there's a wild card option, the old Clive Palmer.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, what?
I'm so sick of seeing that cunt's
What is
billboards
he?
everywhere.
What is he?
He looks like a toad.
He's got these billboards saying "Make Australia Great Again," but then he's just like invading.
Oh my God.
I didn't even
Frenchie.
try to hide it that time.
You've never tried to hide it.
Everyone's personal space. Do you know what I mean? Like he'll
Yeah.
send you like just messages. It's like, how the fuck you get my number, cunt?
I fucking hated that.
What
I
did he write
Googled-
in the message?
Oh, it was like, he was just slamming him at someone else, and then he was like, he even did one about not sending text messages.
Go on.
Frenchie's leaving for some reason. Oh, he's getting a beer. So yeah, I received about 3 text messages from him. I tried to reply "fuck off." No, I think I wrote "fuck off, you slob" or something like that, but it didn't send back, which was disappointing. There's the bottle opener, French man. Yeah, he's a strange one. And then the other day, this article came out. Oh, sorry, I'm just restarting the camera. So it was close to the election, like a week out, and old mate Clive Palmer's over in Fiji on some kind of... He looked like he was in a car from one of those golf buggies from Jurassic Park, just going through like going through like the outback.
A week out from the election, which happens once every 4 years.
I don't like him, but I kind of liked how confident
respect
that was.
that.
Yeah, that's
A
the only
week
thing.
out, he's gone on holidays to Fiji. He's like, my job's done. I know what I'm fucking money in the bank. That's so cocky.
And it's crazy how much he spent on his campaign with all the billboards. So I looked into a billboard for us.
Yeah, for the podcast.
For the podcast, and we're talking like 20K for a billboard, and he's got
For how long do you get it?
it's not long, like a month.
Mm.
And he's had fucking 100 billboards at least. So that, like, he's crazy, man. And that's been like 6 months, I
It's
swear.
like $2 million.
Yeah. So it shows how much money he's going to make if he gets into power, you know what I mean? Like the laws he's going to pass because he's a businessman.
Oh,
So it's
no.
an
Is that why he's trying to do it?
It's got to be.
I think he's just bored, man.
It might be that as well.
I think he's like, what else am I going to do?
Or
Like
maybe he
Trump,
heard-
like Trumpy.
Maybe he thought there was... Yeah, but I think Trump's doing what I just said as well.
Oh, he's changing shit.
Yeah, just to make more money.
He's not smart enough to do that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Saying he is smart.
I don't think he's smart. I think it doesn't take anything that intelligent to realize if you pass X law, I'm going to make more money.
Oh,
You got
the
some
ex-
really
the
long
ecstasy
mustache
law.
hairs. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, I've been growing my facial hair,
Like
guys.
just this one hair here is
Pull-
just
Pull
extreme.
it, pull
It's
it
like an
out-
inch
Pull it
long.
out with your teeth. Ow.
You told me to pull it.
I meant with your teeth.
But yeah, I don't fucking know what he stands for. Who cares?
So that's the Australian election. Damned
just
if you
slobs.
do, damned if you don't. One day,
Would you fuck Pauline Hanson?
yes. I've told you my rules on celebrity fucking.
Mm-hmm.
It's a yes. If they've had any form of TV or media
Okay.
coverage, you have to do it for the story.
What about Magic Johnson?
I meant females without AIDS.
That's a maybe. I'll put it down to maybe.
Fuck.
Oh shit, man! I
That
told.
story's actually crazy. Yeah, I was watching a documentary about that the other day.
Oh yeah.
Just we obviously had to retire, and he was still in his peak, like, well, not peak, but he's still playing basketball when it came out. And there's a lot of rumors how he got the AIDS, but general consensus is he was having gangbangs with like 8 to 10 women every night. So
Fuck.
he's like, pick a gangbang. It could have been any of them. Everyone thought he was gay at the time when it came out, though, because
It's mainly.
well, especially in the 90s or whenever Magic Johnson got AIDS, it was only gay guys who had it. But he was having that much unprotected sex.
You reckon?
He bucked the trend. Do you reckon he fucked a dude?
I don't know. I wouldn't be that surprised.
You'd be getting bored if you're getting 8 girls a night. You
Exactly,
Might as well
and
try.
Orgies normally have a few. You get a bit bored.
Might as well try James Charles, eh?
Yeah, a bit of a straight man, you know. Yeah, maybe James Charles got him back in the day when he was one. No, that's unlikely.
That is So
Fuck, we haven't got to any of our trending topics.
no, that's because I'm enjoying chatting about what's been happening this week. And
yeah,
the
right.
big thing we didn't even get to talk about because we're, unlike a lot of fucking publications who don't give a fuck about spoilers,
Holy shit.
we do. And we didn't want to ruin Marvel for you. We didn't even get to talk about Endgame, the highest grossing movie
I'm a bit disappointed. Titanic, that shit was good. Fucking love that shit.
Really? Did you watch
Yeah.
the movies?
Yeah, of course.
Well, with all the 13-year-old girls. Of
I
course
was,
you did. Yeah, of
I
course
was
you
a
did.
13-year-old boy,
Of course
probably.
you did. Okay.
So that's not creepy
Did you
back
cry?
then. No, I'm not much of a crier.
Near,
Far, wherever you are. This is weird.
That was really good.
That was good,
That
but
was
we
nice.
nailed that. That was a fucking good movie back in the day. Did you ever go to Fox Studios and go to the Titanic ride?
No.
So you know how Fox Studios was a thing for a bit? It was trying to be like a movie world in Sydney. Yeah. So they had a Titanic ride where you go in and
I
you
bet.
get the you get the experience of the Titanic, and then it
Oh,
starts to. They're
You
like
had to fuck
iceberg.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, they paint you naked. It's Rolf Harris is the painter. No, so you go in and then they do like the full role play. They have actors being like iceberg ahead, and then you go through the coal room and they're all fucking shoveling and shit. It was like that.
That's so sick.
It was pretty sick. I don't know why it closed.
That is so sick.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's still there? Do you reckon we can go explore the old
That'd be a
Titanic
good
set?
podcast
That'd be
from
fucking
there.
sick.
I just want to see Leo, man. He's so hot.
I love Leo.
He's just a great actor.
Fuck, man.
He's my
What a
second.
talent.
He'd be probably my second or third man crush.
Who's
Him,
your first?
Zephron,
Oh, of course.
Zac Efron,
Sorry for asking.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Because of his recent comments?
No, because of Taken.
Oh, okay. This is out of control, bro.
Shout out to everyone who's listening to our podcast for the first time. This episode, they're going to go back and listen and go, what
Do you
was
reckon we've
Liam
got-
Neeson's recent comments? And they're in for a treat.
Do you reckon they have to go back to our podcast to find
Yes,
that
that's
info?
the only way they can find that.
Weird.
Mm.
We're not very informative.
We are very informative. So, what do you think of Endgame, highest grossing movie ever?
Mhm.
I'm sure you saw it. What do you think?
Didn't see it. Missed that one. So I haven't seen like any of the Avengers. Actually, I saw Captain Marvel, which is technically in the...
Wait, you watched Captain Marvel and you didn't watch Endgame?
Well, that
That's
was...
insane.
I got a free ticket.
Did you
to that.
watch Ant-Man 2?
No.
Ant-Man 2 too. Either.
I don't think I've seen either of those.
Well, that's just as stupid as watching Captain Marvel over Endgame. I'm sure it's fine.
It wasn't over Endgame. It wasn't on
Oh,
at the same
okay.
time.
They're similar
It was just a free ticket, and I was like, yeah, right. But yeah, I don't know. I should. I know I should because I like the director of one of the Avengers movies. What's his name? The New Zealand dude. I can't say his name. White
Taika
titties.
Waititi or some shit.
I love
like
white titties.
that. Taika. Yeah, he's a G.
But yeah, I wanted to watch it because of that. But
Tom's one of those people, guys. You know, we've all got the friends. Tom made a video about it. Who's very proud that he hasn't watched big things like Endgame or Game of Thrones.
I'm not proud about it.
It's 8 seasons. It's been out for fucking 10 years.
I've actually seen 2 seasons.
Which 2?
First 2.
Smart move.
Yep.
You don't want to.
The last 2.
You don't want to go season
Very
5, then
very
season
confused.
2.
Don't know what these people are arguing
Season
about.
5, then
Why is
season-
everyone dying? I watched it wrong. No, I'll get there.
I'm not going to ruin it for you, but this last season is not as good as the others. And I'm gonna say this without
I saw some people hating the last episode.
I'm gonna say this without giving any spoilers. The last episode was actually sick. It was very exciting, but what's happened is
Frenchie.
they've tried to wrap it up too quickly. So like, this is our last season. It's only gonna be 7 episodes long. Everyone's hyped, but they did this slow, long character development, these stories, and they're trying to neatly tie each one within the fucking one season.
Because it is quite a slow-moving show.
It's slow, but it's not. And when things happen, you're like, holy
They
fuck.
happen hard when they
They
do.
happen hard. And this is they're just trying to do too much in one season. They've rushed it, and it's pissing fucking people off.
Yeah, I saw
that's the
this
problem.
morning that there was like 10,000 people had signed a petition, which isn't that many in retrospect to Game of Thrones, but
Nope.
they'd signed a petition to redo the last episode or something.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
But saying that, there's never a good end to a show.
There is.
What's a good end?
Oh, as long as Big Bang Theory finishes, that'll be a good end.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
I hate that fucking... That's like fucking going for like 18 seasons now. 12, I don't know.
Bro.
It doesn't matter.
What I'd do to get
That's
on
ending-
a shit sitcom like that,
Oh,
just be set
cash
for
money.
life, bro.
I feel like, and this is my thing, this is why I want to go to
Fuck.
LA. I reckon I could get on one of them.
That's what I want to do as well. Just
'Cause-
like a fucking bit part, bro. You'd be
No, no.
set.
I could get on one just as Frenchie.
Yeah.
Like, it would change the name, one thing, but just be myself, that
Yeah.
crazy Aussie dude.
Yeah.
It's not hard, man. None of them can fucking act, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Sheldon, fucking chick, nerd glasses one, Indian dude, they all fucking suck. Fuck the Big Bang Theory. I'm starting a petition.
10,000.
It's to go back in time and stop the Big Bang Theory from ever being made.
But what about young Sheldon?
You can have him. You can deal with him. What about him?
I'm
wanna
saying
date him?
that's a new series now.
Oh, no.
They've done a
Spin-offs.
spin-off.
Spin-offs are never good.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, end of seasons are always hard because it's like you don't really want the show to end. You do want a bit of...
Apparently,
I don't know. It's hard.
last season of Breaking Bad is good. I don't know. I stopped watching it 4.
Oh, so you're calling me out.
I watched 4 whole
That's
seasons.
a great fucking show.
Too slow for me. All the characters.
And you watch
fucking
Game of
annoying me.
Thrones. It's faster than that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
definitely
You
is.
haven't seen Game of Thrones, so you don't know.
I've seen the first 2 seasons
Within
slow.
one episode, within 10 minutes, there's a brother and sister fucking, and they're crippling a kid. Tell me that's not fast.
Yeah, but I
moving.
could just go to a Frenchie family reunion. So unnecessary.
One time. And that was brother. You.
Yeah, my bad. Oh shit.
That's on. Okay, what are some other good and like great last seasons?
I didn't mind Mad Men. You watched that, didn't you?
Yeah,
I didn't
that
mind
needed to wrap up. It was alright.
You
I
reckon?
thought it dragged a bit.
No, I loved it.
I think it's a really good show. I was happy when they finished it though. Friends last season I thought was fine. People were off that.
I remember, which was big news back in the day.
They hated
Home
Seinfeld.
Improvement. Do you remember the final finale to
Tim the
that?
Toolman Taylor.
That was big news when that finished. I
Oh.
remember. Fuck.
It's always sad when it's so sad when a TV
It
show
almost
ends.
feels like a part of you dies.
Yeah.
You're like, what do I do with my life now?
Fucking How I Met Your Mother fucking cooked it. Holy shit.
I don't think I saw
It was
the
like-
end of that.
It was decent for like 2.5 seasons.
I
and
feel
then
like,
they,
I feel like that's a show that doesn't even fucking matter.
it was a free lesson, guys. American shows always fuck it because they try to make as much money as possible out of it. So they extend it for way too long than it should be. Like The Office, they should have ended it when
Yeah,
Steve Carell left. They extended for like 2 to 3 more seasons, bringing in all these random cunts to be the
And
boss.
That's one
He
of my.
was the fucking show, you fucking idiots. I'm getting unreasonably angry about this.
I do. I am passionate about that in particular because
Mm.
that's one of my favorite shows.
Mm.
Yeah, I think when he left, a lot of writers also left.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then they were trying
Jump
to
off
make.
that sinking ship, Titanic.
And then I think too many of the stars became executive producers and they were pushing their own comedy agendas.
Mm.
And then they were all trying to be the funny one, but that lost the realness of their how they'd actually react.
Yeah.
And it was
yep.
just like everyone's trying to be funny and kooky.
Yep.
And it just had no soul and it just was shit.
You're dead right, man.
Yeah.
It is.
It was just
such-
like Pam started doing
disappointing.
kooky shit, and it's like, Pam, you're meant to be like the straight one, you know? Like you and Jim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you and Jim are the relatable characters. Everyone else is funny because
Pam-
you recognize the idiot.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not funny, Pam, and you're not a good actor. And you're
Oh my god, okay.
she sucks. The whole,
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
office. Come on,
She's
let's be
fine.
honest.
Her and Jim is
Jim's
that's a great
She is
story.
punching getting Jim for sure.
What do you
She's
mean?
punching. He
She's
gave up
alright.
so much for her, and he's always just been. She just always fucked him around with Roy.
Classic sexist Frenchie. Always on the man's
The
side.
Workaholics. I don't know if any of our listeners watch that show. One of my most favorite shows, but the last season was some of the worst TV I've ever seen. I wouldn't put on Big Bang Theory level, but
nowhere near. But
it was
a
not
show
good.
that fucking golden is Always Sunny because I swear that gets better.
That's still going and it's better. Holy shit!
They
If you don't want,
really
if you don't watch It's
evolve.
Always It's Sunny in Philadelphia, get on the train. Choo choo! It's
Yeah.
taken off.
And it does take a little bit to get into, I reckon. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
oh, definitely. I first got
but it gets better with time, which
first
is
time I
great.
gave it a go, wasn't on it. I
Yeah,
was like, all these characters are just pieces of shit.
that's the premise.
That's the premise. But then there's no character development. They
Yeah.
stay the piece of shit.
but at
And
the
Danny
same
DeVito
time,
joins in season 2, and
Yeah.
that's when it starts cooking with fire.
because
baby.
I tried to bring Tonya across it
Yep.
on the newest season.
Yep.
And it does help to know the characters a bit better.
Yeah, you need to be on that level.
Yeah.
It's like any comedy. It's
And
like,
and then she loved it because it is fucking really funny.
it's like the same as showing anyone like a Frenchie video or even a Roundabout Crew video. They might not be on. You can't get them on the level straight away. If you show them the wrong video, they're off. They're like, I'm not on this fucking
Yeah.
level. Why is he dressed up as a dad and a mum and a sister and a brother and a
And
grandpa?
why am I jerking off?
and
I
why am I
know.
jerking off?
Yeah.
But if you give him a few easy videos to ease in, oh, he's a slug, oh, shooey, and then you just hit him with the weird shit, you're like, fuck, I enjoy
Here's
this
something-
way much more.
Here's something.
Yes.
So, I was watching a video the other day, and it was on one of those late shows,
Pornhub.
Pornhub, and it was mum and daughter. No, and it was Paul Rudd and Jimmy Fallon or something like that doing. No, don't start.
You know what I'm going to
No, don't start. But they were doing like an 80s film clip, and it was funny. And I was like, if I did this video, it would not be funny. My subscribers would be like, what the fuck is this shit? And what people like is the fact that they know Paul Rudd and they know the personalities, and they're like, this isn't them, so it's funny in retrospect. You know what I mean? So you're more engaged with the personality. So I think that helps as well. So when you start to learn a personality, you feel kind of friendly.
But that's what do you mean?
It's hard to explain.
So
like,
why can't you do the same video? Oh, that's what I don't understand.
because it's Paul Rudd, and you know that that's not something he'd
Mm.
normally do. So the comedy
It's like a
comes from the
goofy
fact
dude.
like, and you're like, Paul Rudd's a funny, nice dude, and he's playing
That's
this like
pretty much
different.
you though.
But people don't know me.
But people, your subscribers do. But you're
Yeah,
saying
but-
randoms, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
like Paul Rudd's much bigger than me. If you
Yeah.
haven't realized,
But I feel like you and Paul Rudd actually play a similar character.
I wish.
Actually, he's a bit more grumpy, isn't he?
No, he's a bit more like cutesy, probably.
You'd be good in a sitcom, I always thought.
Mate,
Like the
Me and
goofy
Frenchie-
dude.
me and Frenchie are thinking about going to LA for a month. That's what
Yeah.
currently thinking about.
That's not really related, but we are thinking of that, and we should make a sitcom.
But that's what
when
I'm
we're there.
saying. When we're
I
over
mean,
there, let's get in a sitcom.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even mean sitcom. I meant chick flick, rom-com. Rom-com. I would watch a Tom rom-com.
As the chick.
With that Snapchat filter, yes,
Yeah,
I would. You
thank you.
looked hot as.
Thank you,
Fuck.
bro. I appreciate
That
that.
Snapchat filter's crazy.
Can I see what you look like? Actually, I got my phone here. I'm just gonna open the app quickly
Please do.
because it's for science. Oh
I never
shit!
got turned on by so many of my housemates before, but fuck.
Do they look alright?
Yeah. They looked. There was one dude who looked like
Oh shit!
I wouldn't. He looked like he played like the tuba in high school. He looked like Ugly Betty.
That's pretty funny.
Hey.
I took a photo, so I'll put that on our page. You still kind of look
I
like
kind
a
of look
dude.
a bit emo. I kind of look a bit like Avril Lavigne.
You
maybe
kind of
maybe you need me to hold
kind
it.
of look more like an emo dude. Let me just save that.
I still look like a dude. Thank you. I'm just that masculine. I'm straight, James, if you're interested.
Oh yeah, it looks a bit better when you hold it. That's so funny. Then I'll do one as well, and then we'll put it on our Facebook page.
Put it on our Facebook page, guys. Should we
That's
start on
content.
Instagram too? Or is that too much?
I think it might.
Facebook's enough for now.
It's
Oh, fuck. You do look so much like your sister.
It's fucked up how
I
much.
know.
Like I look exactly like my older sister.
I was talking to her about it like last night. And
Okay.
Well,
It's a pretty fucking good filter. Snapchat.
they put a lot of money and effort into their filters, like too much.
Oh, bro, the marketing they've got from this has been very worth it. Better than that fucking alien head one or any of the others.
The dog one still gets
True.
To go. Thoughts just fucking love the
bro.
dog. That tongue coming out, and you imagine it on
On your
neck.
balls, yeah. Okay. I fucked up.
Back of the neck at a concert, and they come up behind you and lick you like a dog. You're like, oh fuck yeah, this is why I come to the Veronicas.
The Veronicas.
I don't know.
Fuck, they were pretty hot back in the day. Are they still hot?
They're red hot. You mean like popularity wise or
Oh,
attractiveness?
both?
Yeah, I don't think they were ever actually that hot. I think that's the image they provoked this. This. How old were
Scissoring.
you when they were back in the day? Happy birthday! Have we talked about your birthday? Yet?
No. That's why we're drinking, guys.
Everyone, happy birthday to Tom. He's turned 18 again, like me.
Yep. 18 again.
And that's why we're having a few beers. I brought some beers back from Japan.
Yeah, they're Asahi.
They're a
Sponsored post? Nah, it's not.
sponsored
I
post.
wish.
And I got him a bottle of Fireball
That
because
was pretty nice of you,
he's
getting
a
me a
child.
present.
Well, you turn 18, bro. What am I?
Yeah, it's
You know,
true.
you can
It's
finally
a milestone.
You gonna do anything for your birthday?
So we got invited to an event, which we do get invited to random events once in a while, and it was just like free booze, free food, and arcade games, and I was like, yeah, and it was on my birthday, and I was like, might as well go.
You mean the one tomorrow?
Yeah,
Are you actually gonna drink?
I
You
can't
gotta
drink
work.
too much because I got to work on Friday, which is lame, but. I don't get crazy loose anymore.
You know what's lame?
What's that?
The word lame.
You reckon?
If people use the word lame,
Have you got a
You're already
substitute?
lame. Yeah.
Go.
What do you? Okay, in what context? I can't drink.
Yeah.
You can drink though. I'm just. You go, oh, I can't drink because I got to work tomorrow. Because
I'm
I'm
a
fucking
responsible
pussy.
human.
I'm a fucking pussy. Is close to lame.
Frenchie doesn't drink before he shows. This
I
is
do
my
not.
work.
I do not.
So it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but that's the night before. I don't drink the
That's 'cause
hour
your shows
before.
are
I
at
would drink the
night.
night before.
You wouldn't drink an hour before.
No, I wouldn't. Exactly. So That's not even comparative. So I drink after my shows. Even
Would
though I
you
got
drink
one
in the
next day.
morning before a show?
Yeah, because I always have an afternoon nap. I wouldn't drink after the afternoon nap.
I don't believe you'd have a drink in the morning, pussy.
Lame-o.
This is a weird beef.
Let's get to the trending topics.
At 50 minutes, we're getting to the trending topics.
We'll do extra 10 minutes because it's your birthday.
Okay.
Parents put cameras to stop 15-year-old masturbating. This is the story.
Yep. So let me just get it up.
I burp a lot when I drink. Sorry, guys.
It is. So here we go. A 15-year-old boy in Alaska. Oh, God.
Alaska.
A 15-year-old boy in Alaska, I know, things can't get worse. Oh, they do. Has claimed that his parents set up security cameras in his bedroom and bathroom to make sure he doesn't masturbate.
What else is there to do in Alaska?
What else is there to do at 15?
Yeah, in Alaska? Fuck a polar bear? No, they're dangerous. You do not fuck a live polar bear. No way.
I'd give it a red hot go, but yeah, you're right.
When you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
James
James
Charles.
Charles.
That was a quote he said.
That's
So-
wild. So they've set up cameras in his bedroom and
And he has decided to sue his parents.
he's suing them.
Yeah,
Where they
so
get
it
the
said
money for that?
the boy took to Reddit's legal section to ask for help regarding the situation. Said his father barged in without knocking earlier the month and caught him. Have you been caught
You got
by...
the hiccups?
I got the burps. I got the burps and I was trying not to
You
burp.
were trying to be polite and I'm just not giving a fuck.
It's because I was reading. Have you been caught by your parents masturbating? No?
Not that I know of.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, they might have, maybe my back was to the door. They opened it like, oh, nah,
Oh,
let's not go there.
They just didn't even want to bring it
Or
up.
maybe they got cameras and I didn't see them.
Oh, shit.
I reckon there's a few times because based on 14, 15, you're not as subtle as you think you are. I reckon there's a few times
When you're just
they
savage.
know what they knew I was doing it. I reckon there was a few times they knew I was doing it because you leave your tissues in the bin or something and it fucking stinks.
Yeah, true. It smells like you've killed SeaWorld. You like that?
I've never heard that before.
I just made it up. That's why.
so good. It's very fishy. It's chlorine
gross,
and it's
yeah.
chlorine too.
Well, I think it's chlorine at first, but then it gets very fishy.
Oh, that's
because it's
amazing.
dead babies. Technically, it's like dead fucking... Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
It smells like you've killed SeaWorld. I once had a sleepover at a mate. That was when I was 16. And I just went in his bed because he had like his sister's bed or some shit like that. She was out. And it smelled a lot like...
Yeah, right.
I think he just come on the sheets. And
Well,
I was fucking
I've got one
it was
like
the worst sleep of my life.
I was on like a couples weekend away with like heaps of couples, and one of the couples had to sleep in the lounge room.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the bathroom, and I came back and I was like, it smelled a lot like chlorine in there. And then my girlfriend at the time was like, it could have been cum. And I was like, oh shit, did I just walk out to go to the bathroom? And I just walked in on like the end of a fucking hand job or something?
Where would they have come?
Dunno.
Swallow that shit up. One of yous, get it in your mouth and fucking take it
I
down.
don't know. They might have belly jobbed it.
That's fucking embarrassing.
It was-
You're on the couch. You got to finish that in the mouth.
Oh, I was on a mattress on the floor.
But still, like,
Yeah, still.
and that's gonna just
Yeah.
oh, that's gross. Yeah,
And I didn't even think of it. I was very innocent-minded for a second.
when looking. Sometimes you look back on things like, okay, that was definitely cum.
Yeah, don't you reckon?
They definitely fucked them.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know.
And then you're thinking from their perspective. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
oh, this guy's going to piss.
Oh fuck.
He
And
just
maybe they
he
like
probably came at
froze.
the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
"Whoa!"
Yeah,
That's the noise I make.
yeah.
Anyway, so this boy promised not to masturbate again, but found out they ordered indoor security cameras from Amazon to make sure he kept his word. Why do you want a 15-year-old boy to suppress that shit?
Mm.
You're creating a monster.
You're creating a school shooter.
Absolutely.
That's what you're doing.
Absolutely. Like, just fucking let a 15-year-old wank. As
For
long as he's
sure.
not doing it
So
in public over fucking children. I
That
don't know.
is the most natural thing in the world.
That's why priests are fucking animals, because they've been suppressed. They're not allowed to jerk off. They're not allowed to have sex. Like,
1,000%. You're
that's
dead
you're
right.
making a monster.
And and also they're following
A magical law.
Magical lord.
This podcast, I swear to God.
Yeah. So that's, but what? Yeah, why would they care? And so and as if he
I-
wouldn't
d-
find.
let's see if I.
Right, if you want to wank, you fucking make it happen. He'll find the blind spots.
Absolutely.
He'll just be wanking in his parents' room.
Yep.
He's coming home from school early. They're at work.
Fuck.
Bang.
If
Fuck
you-
you, mum. Wanking on your pillow.
Absolutely. He's wanking in the cubicles at school. He's wanking at his desk at
Did you ever
school.
wank at school?
Probably.
I didn't per se, but I remember.
I don't remember doing it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I didn't per se, but like when we went to swimming and stuff, like in the showers, I'd do it.
In the showers, like open showers?
Not open showers, not
was like,
because you can
fucking
get a
hell.
cubicle one too.
Right.
Sometimes I do open showers, but even that's all because you got to keep your swimmers on because I didn't have the cock to pull off. in
Oh,
front of
bro, I
friends.
never had that life, like, because I
It's-
never played like
You need to
footy
play
or
footy.
anything.
You need to play footy. I
That's
got
a weird.
I got more
that's a weird
confident with
vibe.
it when I started like playing soccer in the men's team.
Right.
Like I'd fill in for them, and then the showers after, you might as well not. Don't bother keeping your shorts on because they're just
Yeah.
gonna make more fun of you.
Yeah, you just got to back yourself.
Well, then they don't really make fun of your cock because they've all got weird cocks too.
Yeah, true. I'll tell you what's weird. You go over to like America,
Yep.
and even at the urinals, they've kind of got divider walls,
Mm.
so you don't see each other's cocks. But in Australia, we don't have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, so, like you kind of got like a wall just
Yep.
vision wise. So
Yep.
you're still standing next to each other, but you're not looking
How do
at
you
a
see
cock.
their cocks in America then? You have to look over.
I know it's a whole. You'd be able to because you're quite tall.
Few.
Yeah, you'd
the,
be fine.
The urinals in Japan were
Oh,
really
yeah.
short, but they were long. So they finished at about my belly button, but they went all the way down to my ankles.
Were you meant to shit in them as well?
I don't know.
You should have.
I guess it's like a one size fits all urinal,
Right.
so kids could go in there, midgets, whatever they needed,
Gotcha.
on your knees. I don't know exactly how people piss.
Have you ever accidentally, in some urinals how they've got like the adult one and then the kids one next to
Yep.
it? It's heaps low.
Yep.
I've accidentally gone to that before, and you got
And
to
there
like
was a
kind
kid
of.
there
Yeah.
already, and you're like,
I
oh, no,
Kelly'd the shit out of
I'm
him.
Sorry.
I'll drink. No, you should drink. I'll
We
drink
should
as
both
well.
drink. I've never gone there accidentally, but if it's full, I'll go there. I don't give a fuck.
You're a bad motherfucker.
Have you heard that song? Kid Rock, Machine Gun Kelly.
No,
Bad motherfucker.
I probably have.
It's fire.
What the fuck am I reading? Oh. Yeah, so I'm not sure where that story
Oh,
goes.
no, that's a very interesting story.
It's funny. It's
I
just
think-
like why, like
But it's hard. I guess they're fundamentalists, or
they must.
in Alaska, they're probably very Christian. Americans are quite Christian.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a generality, but some areas of America are
Mm.
very Christian. So I guess God tells you not to wank. Does he?
but it's like why put up cameras? God's already watching.
True.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right,
Second topic.
which one are we going with?
James Charles, KFC. Oh, we have to do KFC.
I don't have it open.
I'll get it open. Can you get
So-
me another beer then?
No,
Okay.
I'm in the worst spot to get a beer. So I can tell you the top line of this.
If you don't, I think everyone in Australia would have in the world. If you haven't seen, this is the biggest news story
I was like, are you
from the
serious?
last week. Definitely, this is bigger than James Charles,
Right.
your boy. This is bigger than
My boy.
Australian election. This is bigger than Game of Thrones, Marvel combined.
Mhm.
Take us through it, Tom. Do you want a beer?
Yeah. I don't know why I said yes into the microphone. Frenchie asked if I wanted a beer, and I almost dropped his phone. So a man. Here we go. Let me get it. Man arrested after eating free KFC for a year, claiming he's from head office. That's a fucking good move. So here's the article. We've all got a mate who's gone back through the drive-through, claiming an item has been missed from their order, even though it's most definitely right in front of them. Only to be met with a polite apology before receiving a substitute for said missed item.
Yep.
So basically this 27-year-old fella,
Where's he from?
is it England?
I'm assuming so.
This is, sorry, I'm just trying to
feel like you can pull that off.
Oh no, the South African man is reported to have told employees of the fast food chain that it had been sent from the KFC headquarters for quality checks to make sure the chicken was up to standards. That's fucking good. That is a good move.
I am from head office to make sure the quality is up to standard. I am from Cape Town and Pretoria combined.
It has also been reported that the unnamed man carried an ID from head office and would dress very smart, even arriving in a limousine. Credit where credit's due. That's dedication.
Arrive in a limousine. What
I
are you
saw-
getting free chicken for?
Chicken at KFC is pretty fucking reasonably priced, to be honest. Like, you're going to get a bucket for like fucking 15
How much
bucks.
does it cost to hire a limousine?
It's got to be a lot. Like, a limousine's got to be fucking $300, and then you're getting a $15 worth of chicken.
The man's friend is a part-time limo driver.
Oh, there we go.
So he's got the boys in on
But
it.
who the fuck thinks that a fucking quality tester from KFC drives a limo around? That's fucking stupid.
He came in, he rushed to the kitchen, checking everything, taking notes, asking for samples or whatever he wanted. And so he just, if you do anything confidently enough, they'll believe that for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely. Fuck, that's funny.
That's so good.
That's
I love that
goals.
he didn't just like go to the counter. He just walked straight in. Yeah, I'm from head office. Is that the
Fuck,
accent?
that'd be a funny video if me and you went head to head seeing what we could do to pretend to be head office from different places and see how deep we could get into the organization.
Are you a part of the group on Facebook? It's called Solo K.
Nah.
So I'm a part of it. It's a group dedicated to. Oh, I don't know if it's an all males group. Surely it's not. Oh, doesn't matter. It's a group dedicated to people who just eat KFC by themselves, and then they review where they bought the KFC, how it was,
That's
how each
funny,
chicken
man.
was, how the bread was, how the chips were.
You don't strike me as a KFC guy.
Fucking love KFC.
Really? I don't think I've seen you eat it.
I just get like very big guilt when I eat it because it makes you feel
Yeah.
like shit, and I need
and
an
it's,
excuse
and
to
it's
eat
so
it.
known to be very bad for you that it is one of those foods that you're almost embarrassed to get.
It's like I can only really eat it on a road trip or when I'm proper hungover. But when I'm proper hungover, they don't deliver, so I'm not gonna get it, am I?
They don't deliver. They do
Not to
deliver.
me. Not
Oh,
to me.
really?
Not to where I'm living.
Because I once got home at like 3 a.m. or something and I could order KFC to my house.
Oh fuck.
That was like,
That's the dream.
that was great.
What'd you order?
I think I got like a fucking original Philip burger combo with like the, what's it called? Ultimate box meal or something.
I'm gonna invite you to this group. You'll like it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm in. Sold.
I feel it, but KFC is shit in America.
Oh,
Well, did we
bro.
talk about that? I loved your video about how you did the ranking of
food.
fast foods in
Bro,
Australia.
That was like my most engaged video. Like
I was
people
engaged
really
by
have
it.
an opinion on it.
Because the KFC in Australia is great. What tier did you put that at? For those who don't know, Tom ranked all the fast foods in Australia
Yeah,
on
so it was
tier
based
S, which is sexiest.
sexiest, sure.
Is that the number one? But
Yeah, S is number one. It's like based on a gaming thing, and then it goes A to D. It was based on iDubbbz did a video ranking the American ones, and the problem is like we don't have half the things. So,
American
did in
KFC
Austra-
sucks.
dude, in England, you get fucking baked beans as one of the sides. It's a fucking joke. And yeah, like their chips don't have fucking chicken salt and shit like
Grow
we
up,
have.
England.
Yeah,
Grow
it's-
up.
Our KFC is superior, but they can fuck it up a lot. Like I think Macca's is more consistent.
Yeah, that was your number one, wasn't it?
Yeah, because KFC is great, but it fucking sometimes it sucks. like the chips are like not great, or the chicken's just like a weird, like it's like a chicken foot, and you're like, what the fuck?
What was the one? It was a Porto's.
Mm.
So I watched it and I was like, a Porto should be higher. What tier did you have it at?
It was decent, like B.
And maybe I had fond memories of it because I had it after that video. I was like, I'm craving some of Porto's, little Bondi burger or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
You wouldn't have the chili, surely.
Fucking terrible. The
Yeah.
bread was fucking stale. It
Oh
was.
no,
It was
that's
just.
the worst.
I threw out all the bread. I just ate the chicken. I'm like, you know what? This is
That's how quick it can
it's
turn.
a detour.
That's why it's
D-tier,
so
man.
like.
Nah, I'm off it.
I think that's why people have such strong opinions, because it is a bit hit and miss depending where you are, depending on the suburb, depending on the like particular one.
Mm.
Whereas like people got angry that I rated Zambreros lower than Guzman y Gomez or whatever.
I would be angry at that. I love Zambros.
yeah,
I'm
see,
all about it.
But I think
Guzman
it's
sucks. There's no choices of the sauce. It's just that's what you
Yeah.
get.
I think that it doesn't have as much salad involved.
The problem is people think like Zambro's like, that's not real Mexican. No, it's not. It's just delicious fucking wraps with all
Yeah.
these different sauces.
Like, it
it's like
started in
Subway,
Canberra.
but as a burrito. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Guzman's is just one option and it's shit. That doesn't matter. Let's not get into
People get very angry. You just made a lot of people angry just then, Frenchie.
it. Fuck Guzman's. Fuck Big Bang Theory. Fuck Jimmy Fallon. I've covered them all.
Oh my gosh.
Tom, you've just written Chinese here.
I like that it says Chinese and then aardvark.
Chinese aardvark.
So I'm going to talk about Chinese
Tell me
aardvark.
the story about Chinese aardvarks. Oh, these are mine.
Chinese aardvarks.
These are
Oh,
my
this
phone.
is one that's important. Okay, Frenchie?
It's important, guys. Listen
It's
up.
important to you personally. So this
Oh,
is science confirms shoeys are really freaking dangerous, especially if you're rich. Don't worry about the rich bit.
What do you mean, especially if you're rich?
I'm not sure. But basically, oh wait. So they're saying a group of science students or something like that.
Okay, if you're studying science, you've never done a shoe in your life, so I'm not going to take anything you say to heart.
Well, they didn't do it. They analyzed
Go
it.
on.
And the reason they say, especially if you're rich, if you do moe out of a shoe, apparently, moet, if you did that out of a shoe, it'd pick up the most bacteria because of the bubbles.
Yep. Okay.
But
Okay.
in
I
general,
get that.
so that's the reference to rich.
Mm.
But in general, they grabbed a bunch of sweaty sports shoes and submerged them for a minute in different alcoholic drinks, mapping. Sorry. Oh, I think it's dead.
Do you have another
Camera's
battery?
dead. No.
Mapping. You go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sorry, video watchers.
Video watchers. Camera's dead. Tom
It
doesn't
died.
have another. I've got another battery. Do you want me to borrow it?
I don't think it's worth it. We're almost done, aren't we?
We've got 10 to
10
15
minutes.
minutes. If you got another battery, go get it.
Alright.
Our viewers will live.
All right.
Our viewers will live. I'll hold the fort.
So read about the science because it does sound fucked up.
I am interested that because
So it's more down here.
down here, okay, science, why is a shoey bad? Not only is there abundant bacteria present, nerds. Sorry, guys. This is what you get when it's just a Frenchie podcast. That's why we do the double. So Tom's holding me back. Toxic cocktail that might lead to an unscheduled, extremely unwarranted pit stop. Here's the science. Okay, here's the science. Sorry, guys. I'm going to burp the whole time. Oh, isn't it? The doctor's name is Dr. Vincent Ho. That's funny last name. Dr. Ho knows about his stuff. Oh, of course you do, you Ho. His initial examinations showed the harmless bacterial organisms were found in all shoes. Whoa, big surprise. He re-swabbed. Tom. Oh, you can get staph? You can get a staph infection. It can lead to septicemia and pneumonia.
Like it's pretty bad shit
What?
that you could actually get from a shoey.
But it says after it's been immersed in alcohol for a good 1 minute. You don't leave the beer in the shoe for a minute. I've done it
True.
for 30 seconds, but never a minute.
Yeah, that's true. Why did they do a minute?
Yeah,
I mean,
if you leave anything in something for
you
a minute,
wouldn't,
it's gonna.
but like some people might if they pour it and then they're
Sometimes I pour it into my shoe and then it's like take off my shirt, leave it in there like a vibe. Sometimes I do it real quick.
Imagine if you got a fucking staph infection on tour though in your fucking throat. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I think my throat does have a staph infection permanently. It doesn't sound like a throat should sometimes.
No, you're
When I
right.
was-
It's a bit raspy.
When I was with the band yesterday, I was trying to in inverted commas sing,
Why does that say? Sorry.
and I sound like okay.
Enjoys a glass kumbu. I think it's meant to say
Saying
gumboot.
cum. Dr. Ho's bringing and talking about cum.
Kumboots.
But yeah, I just sounded like I'm like that's not a normal voice.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Why can I not sing like Zach or anyone? Or
Well, I don't think that's.
I think that's the staph. I think I've got permanent staph in my throat.
I've got a good story. All right.
Is it the aardvark or the
No.
Chinese?
Neither.
Holy shit, we have so many stories for you guys.
So, a teenager realizes he has run up a £3,500 bill living at large at a lap dancing club during a stag do in Liverpool, as his friends set up an idiot fund and raise £175 to soften the blow. That's an expensive ass night out. £3,500. That's like $7,000 more.
Great friends, great. But like they you should have to prepay. Don't they have cash?
I don't know, man.
It's like, that's crazy. I always wonder how you run up that much because don't you, like, I never really get lap dances because I'm too cheap. But I'm assuming you got to pay up front. That's what I'm assuming. Tom's changing the battery. That's why he's not listening. Oh, his card got declined. Oh, most of his money on £120 lap dances, which is about 200 Australian dollars in Liverpool. Fucking legend. Someone's got a photo of the time he's got the bill. It does look like a made up story, bro. I don't know.
It could be.
Because look at the photo. It says it's got a photo of the time he got the bill, but it's got a clothes horse in the background. It looks like a hotel room. Oh, I don't know about this. Maybe. But anyway, I would... Oh, actually, no, it's got his bank statements. That's a lot of money on lap dances. How many lap dances do you need? Like, just buy a hooker or... Seriously. Nah, but look at the photo here, Tom. It's like...
We've lost vision.
Friend Ryan Curtis took photos the moment he realised he'd been stung with a huge bill. That's a hotel room.
Yeah, but it could be the morning after. I think that's the thing. They're on like a weekend away with the boys, and he looked
Stag
like he was
do.
fucked out.
He ended up in a strip club by himself at 4 p.m.
Wow, that is late in the day.
He reckons he's been spiked. He was getting dances off 2 to 4 birds at a time.
Fucking hell, that's not even enjoyable. That's just getting crowded.
Yeah, that's too
That's being
many.
in a crowd.
That's too much. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Oh no. On that note,
Next one, Chinese.
I think we're done.
Oh, you don't want to do anymore?
I don't even know what Chinese
We'll
is.
save Chinese aardvark for next week. We already did birthday. What's French LSD?
Oh man, you're asking a lot.
Oh, we can do that next week.
Yeah, because the cameras, we're
Camera's
out of card.
gone. Add a card. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks so much. Share with a
Happy
friend.
birthday to Tom.
Yep.
Next week we'll try to be back on a Monday. Who the fuck knows? I got a massive song coming out next week.
What's it called?
It's called.
You don't want to say.
You'll see.
Don't make it up.
It's
You were
called-
gonna make it up.
I was gonna make it up. It's called The Aardvark Speaks Chinese.
That'd be sick.
No.
It'd be like, what does the fox say? But it's like, what does the
the
aardvark
aardvark-
say? Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao.
We'll do the 5-star reviews next week because we're already over. Plenty of time. Happy birthday to Tom.
Happy birthday, Frenchie.
Write him something nice, guys. He's getting old.
Yeah, follow
He's Benjamin
me.
Buttoning
Follow me on Instagram at Tomo Armstrong.
at
It's very
Tomo
lonely.
Armstrong. That's his new. That's his birthday present.
Yeah, give me a little
And
follow.
he promises if you follow him, he'll start posting better things.
Yeah, that's not a guarantee. All right, love you,
Right.
Frenchie.
Yep. Cool.